Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the Hopkinton High School turf fields for Hopkinton Hillers girls varsity soccer on HCAM. Tom Nappy on the call, Mike Terosian on camera, as today the 15-0-1 Hopkinton Hillers take on the 5-9-2 Holliston Panthers in a TVL large matchup. The Hillers just have 2 games left for regular season play, and then they will be looking forward towards the playoffs. They take on Holliston, and then next Monday they will take on Westwood in this season finale. It's been a very exciting season for the Hopkinton Hiller girls. They have been playing absolutely fantastic, and they look to get back on the winning track here today. Their last game was a tie, a 1-1 tie against Medfield. Medfield ranked second in the TVL Large, as they have a record of 13-1-1. They've been right on the heels of the Hillers all season, but the Hillers more than likely will clinch the TVL Large. And as we get started with today's broadcast, we want to pay our respects to a Hopkinton Hillers girls soccer fan who frequently watched games on HCAM. Dick Gooding was a big fan of this Hiller girls team, and a story that his son Jim Gooding shared was about what drew him in to liking this girls team. And he writes, was it the 15-0 record? Was it the fact that they represented his hometown that he loved so much his whole life? I think it was more. The team possessed many exemplary qualities like fitness, razor focus, top-notch leadership, stellar communication, and elite teamwork in every aspect of his life, from the military, professional, to civic, to family. My dad lived and breathed these qualities. That's the connection. Kim, my brother, and I spoke at the eulogy, and I had to tie in the Hopkinton girls varsity soccer team. As a matter of fact, the last conversation I had with him was about Myron and how deep the team is and how bright the future is. So we pay our respects to a big Hopkinton Hiller girls varsity soccer fan, Dick Gooding, and a big thank you to Jim Gooding for sending in that terrific story, and may Dick rest in peace. But we are just about ready for game time, and a couple of players to keep an eye on for the Hopkinton Hillers. How about Joanna DuPont lately? She has been absolutely fantastic. She has a goal in the last 4 games, and she has scored 5 of the last 6 games, and she has 28 career goals. So Joanna DuPont red hot coming into today's battle. And then, of course, you got Georgie Clark, who has a goal in 10 of the last 16 games. She has 48 career goals, and Maddie Recupero has scored in 11 of the last 16 games, and she has 19 career goals. So Joanna DuPont, Georgie Clark, Maddie Recupero, they have been red hot for the Hopkinton Hillers as of late, and those will be 3 players to keep an eye on here today. And as you'll notice on your screen, we have our new graphics software up and running. So we have the score in the bottom of the screen. So in case you aren't listening, you'll be able to see what the score of the game is. And we are hoping that everything will work well. It seems to be working well so far, so we'll keep our fingers crossed that this new graphics software we got will continue to work throughout the broadcast, but we certainly have high hopes for it to do just that. As the Hillers and Holliston have taken the field, Holliston in their away white jerseys, the Hillers in their home green jerseys, and it is an absolutely beautiful day here at the turf fields. Tremendous afternoon to come down and check out a game. Temperatures are in the 70s, the sun is shining, and you typically don't get this warm of weather this late in the season, but we'll take it. We'll get a chance to work in our suntans, Mike and I. Standing at center field for Holliston, that is number 5, I believe, Caitlin Clark, set to get things going. Panthers will be working right to left across your screen, and the Hillers, of course, working left to right. And we are underway as Holden trying to work it over to the far side, and it's taken by the Hillers. Recupero sends it near side. Here comes Johnson. Stephanie Johnson in the starting mix today. Sophia Zuganatis out there as well. She'll take the throw in. Nina back to Johnson, or that's Sophia. Holliston takes it away, sent up the field by Leilani Burrows. And now trying to track it down, that's Clark. And that shot deflected. And that was a good job by Alex Clark getting in front. A nice breakaway for Holliston. Well, the Hillers, they had a tough battle the other day against a very good Medfield team, and they're getting some of the tougher TVL large opponents down the stretch here, and I think it's good to be getting these tough battles this late in the season. It'll get you ready for postseason time. Off the entry, sent over by Recupero. Johnson slices it to the far side, trying to track it down. Georgie Clark. Here's Clark. Sends it to Kulkarni, deflected, in the box still, and cleared out, but Johnson is going to put it off a Panther. And along the end line, out of play it goes. Hillers will have a corner, as it was deflected off of Kaylee McDonald. Nina Zuganatis set to take it. In net for the Hillers today, you got Ayla Chase. And for Holliston, I believe that is Kira Lucas, as that is sent towards up the top of the box. Kulkarni sending it back in, and cleared away by McDonald. Bursting in there is Juliana Garazzos. And we got to look at her playing forward the other day during the senior day game against Norwood, as Nina trying to send it in the box, deflected out of play. Hillers doing a good job rushing into the attack zone, and I think, and they're going to have a corner here. I think that tie the other day against Medfield may have left a sour taste in their mouth. They want to get right back on the winning track. As Nina sends it into the box, Georgie putting on the moves, looking for the shot, it's in! Georgie Clark makes it 1-0 at 36:51 left to go in the first half. And just like that, the Hillers are on top. Nice early goal for the Hillers. And when you leave Georgie Clark with open space in the box, you do not stand much of a chance. The Hillers trying to work it back down. Kulkarni along the far side, sends it up. Into the box, and Ayla will take care of it. Set up by Sophia. Recupero back to Sophia. Zuganatis. Recupero getting in there. Matched up with Claire Fitzgerald. Here comes Holliston. Up the near side, that's Emma Hauk. That was just out of play. And Hauk couldn't contain it. It will be Hiller ball. Recupero sends it back. Aired up the field by Gratzos. Along the near side, that is Clark. Clark matched up with Lila Bosch. The throw it. Here's DuPont. Sends it up top. Shoot. A little off the mark for Kulkarni. Zuganatis sends it back. Working her way up the far side, Alex Clark. Unfortunately, Peter Thomas not with us today, but he will be back for Monday's regular season finale against Westwood. But I believe he is watching. So big shout out to Peter Thomas, who has been tremendous on the broadcasts all season long. And we are certainly glad to have him as part of our Hiller Girls Varsity Soccer broadcast team. McDonald sends it up into Hiller territory. And you better believe that the Hillers, they're going to be concentrated today, especially after a tie against Medfield. They want to get back to their dominating ways. Taken away by Lila Bausch, sends it up. Alex Clark is back, and Ayla Chase picks it up. About 6 minutes into this first half. Panthers trying to look for a way in, but Recupero takes it there. Back to Nina, now near side. Johnson over to Sophia. Give and go with Recupero and Sophia, but breaking that up is Claire Fitzgerald. Sent up by Couchman. Back and forth we go. Gratzos pops it up. DuPont with a header. Couchman sends it up. Johnson gets in there. And just a little bit too much in front of Sophia Zuganatis on the pass by Gratzos. Throw in Holliston. Off the entry. It'll be Hiller ball. Gratzos airs it out. Deflected off of DuPont. Hiller's being aggressive, trying to play the ball, and they're not going to let anything slide. They'll charge right in on you. Emma Hauk off the entry. Sent down by Gratzos. Here's Recupero. Recupero looking for Georgie. Just off sides. But a step too far there. Paige Couchman on the free kick, sends it up the middle. Along the near side, it's Claire Fitzgerald. Aired out by Kaylee McDonald. Into the box, Ayla picks it up. Well, the Hillers, they have certainly been dominant all season long, and in fact, in the last 32 days, the Hillers have only allowed 2 goals. Georgie Clark charging in, past the keeper, oh, with ease. Absolutely burned by everybody. And Georgie Clark already with a pair of goals here today. This one comes at 31-26. Left to go in the first half. And just like that, It is a 2-0 Hiller lead. Georgie Clark nets it once again. She has 15 goals on the season. And that is actually number 50 overall for her career, that second goal there. So congratulations to Georgie Clark reaching the 50-goal landmark. Very impressive. Sent up. Here she comes again. Look out. And it's picked up by the keeper. Well, if you're Holliston's goalie, you do not want to come far out of the net. Even if Georgie has a defender in front of her, good chance she'll burn right by her. And then you're in big trouble. Johnson. Clark comes to a slide, sent back up. Nina. Zuganatis sends it far side, sent up by Alex Clark. Johnson finds Recupero. Recupero, she has some moves. Up to Nina, and some body bumping going on there as it's deflected out of play by the keeper. Nice shot by Nina Zuganatis. On that last goal, that assist, it was Recupero. That's her 12th assist of the season. Sent in along the far side. With it now, that is McCann, as that is sent into the box. Zuganatis. Sophia sends it back. Gratsos. There to intercept is Hauk. Along the sideline she goes. She has O'Connell. O'Connell looking to drive in. Matched up with Alex Clark. Takes the shot, and it's wrapped up by Chase. That was a good job by Kaylin O'Connell. Slipping through, finding an opening, and getting a good shot off. But if it wasn't for Alex Clark, that might have had a much worse result. Good save by Chase, the sophomore goalkeeper. Kulkarni sends it towards DuPont. Holliston there to intercept. With it is Hauk. Hauk along the near side. Gets by Recupero. Sends it up. No one there. Good boot up field by Chase. Hiller's working the far side. They try to switch it up a little bit. And getting in the way there, that was Caitlin Clark. Throw in for the Hillers. Substitution, Nicole Tedstone coming into the game. She's going to give Georgie Clark a little breather. And that's the other thing you want to do before the postseason. With the high seed, you're likely going to have a few days off, possibly as much as a week. So you want to try to get everybody in there these last couple of games and make sure they stay fresh. Tedstone. And just out of play it goes. Mosier couldn't keep it in. Or could she? It's actually going to be out on Holliston, throwing Hillers. Mosier to Recupero. Holliston ball. Helka on the entry finds Sarah Queenie. And nice win there by Nina to get the ball back for the Hillers. Mosier on the entry. Tedstone plays it off her body. Recupero now trying to straddle that sideline. Here she goes. Bursting free into the box. The cross. And sent away. That was some good footwork by Recupero. As per the usual, Nina sends it up to Johnson. Along the far side, that's Alex Clark. McCann trying to get the ball from Caitlin Clark. Throw in for Holliston. And it's going to be a free kick for the Hillers. Just over 14 minutes into this first half. A 2-0 lead for the Hillers, who are seeking their 16th win of the season. Recupero sends it back over to Nina. Tedstone. The Hillers can, of course, still go undefeated. They haven't lost. It was just a tie last game, although I'm sure it kind of felt like a loss to them a little bit. They were hoping for a bit better of a result, but that Medfield team, they are certainly talented. Kulkarni driving in. Kulkarni, top of the box, takes the shot. It's just wide. Good shot by Anaga. She got some mustard on that one, just a little off the mark. Header by Johnson. Tedstone leaves it for Johnson. DuPont over to Anaga. Sent up, deflected off of DuPont. McCann along that far side corner. And sent out of play. That was Ainsley Doniger matched up with McCann along the far side. Here's DuPont. Shot deflected, still in the box, cleared away. Sent up by Alex Clark. Anaga sends it back. Hillers going to switch it up. Mosier. Back to Nina. They'll switch back to the far side. Here comes McCann along the corner. McCann crosses it. Anaga with a shot and just a little high. I think the Hillers, they want to get Kulkarni a goal today. Anaga has 2 goals on the season, and she's going to come out for a bit. We'll get a substitution. Myron O'Connor coming into the game. She's been terrific for the Hillers. Really, there's no one on this roster that hasn't contributed to the success of this team. And that's what has made them so successful. What a move by Nina, but it's going to get called. A little too physical there with Hannah Holden. Free kick for the Panthers. Taking it is Bausch. Airs it out. Getting in the way was Alex Clark. Trying to keep it in along the far side. It appears she does. Good hustle there. But it'll backfire on the Hillers a little bit. Out of play it goes along the end line. Corner for Holliston. Sent in. Oh, that was a good corner. It was right in the attack zone, exactly where you want it. Hillers just able to clear. And the Hillers clear it for the moment. And here goes Myron O'Connor, sends it near side. On a breakaway, it's DuPont. DuPont working her way up, waiting for some help, sends it across. Oh, just a little too much ahead of Myron O'Connor. She keeps it in along the far sideline. Recupero charging through. Out front, DuPont takes it, makes it. Well, it was tremendous hustle by Myron O'Connor. They keep it alive. Recupero able to cross it. DuPont nets it at 21-13 left to go. A 3-0 lead for the Hillers. That was just some beautiful passing by Hopkinton. And what a job by O'Connor, saving it from going out of play. Gets it over to Recupero and ends up out in front. And DuPont takes advantage. Didn't have to put much power on that one at all. Had a wide open right side of the net. Here comes the Hillers again. Up the far side. That is DuPont. Takes it, and it's just wide. Well, Georgie's not out there right now, but you can't really tell the difference. These forwards doing a tremendous job. You got Nicole Tedstone on the right side, Joanna DuPont on the left, and they're making it look easy. Recupero with a nice steal. To the net, over the head of the keeper, and it's in! What a goal, the power! Maddie Recupero bursts it through at 20-13, exactly a minute after the third goal of the game for the Hillers. And it's 4-0. And that is her 14th goal of the season. And we're going to get a timeout at 20-13 left to go. We'll step aside. It is a 4-0 Hillers lead on HCAM. 20 minutes, 13 seconds left to go in this first half. Hillers ahead 4-0. They're just finding big gaps in the attack zone and working their way by these Holliston defenders and getting some great shots on net today. Georgie Clark with a pair of goals. She's up to 15 on the season. You had Joanna DuPont strike. She's up to 7 goals on the season. And, of course, Maddie Recupero, who is up to 14 goals on the season. Also has an assist today. Georgie and Maddie, they're going to be battling all season long for the team leader for goals. And what's tremendous is DuPont, Georgie, and Maddie continue their tremendous streaks they have going. Joanna DuPont has now scored in the last 5 games and 6 of the last 7. And Georgie has now scored in 11 of the last 16. Maddie has now scored in 12 of the last 16. And that was Recupero's 20th career goal as well. So the Hillers setting some records, but here comes Holliston up the far side. And a nice shot there, but a little too much by Caitlin O'Connell. Nice job by Holliston, working their way into the attack zone. Not easy to do against this Hiller team. Here comes Holliston once again. Out in front, and a nice steal there by Recupero. Sent up by Fotini Grazos. Tedstone trying to track it down. At a play. Holliston looking for the possession call, and they'll get it. Recupero gets in there. Nina. Taken away by Grandfors, Elena Grandfors for the Panthers. Just hopped into the game recently. Along the far side. And it's sent up, deflected out. Well, the last time these two teams met up, it was on September 15th. Very competitive game. It was a 4-1 Hillers win over in Holliston. And the Hillers looking to go undefeated in the season series, and they lead it 4-0 with 17.5 minutes left in the first half. Fotini. Grazos sends it up, getting out in front. Bausch. Mosier. Over to Grazos. Oh, and Fotini just couldn't control it there. For the Hillers, their passing has been nearly perfect in this game, and that has helped them score 4 goals so fast. Here comes Holliston, the cross, and picked up by Ayla Chase just before Sarah Queenie came rushing in. Aired out. And if you look at the Hillers season, another tremendous stat. 9 of the 16 games the Hillers have played have been Hiller wins via shutout, which is just unheard of. Sent out along the far side. Caitlin Queeley will take the throw in. DuPont keeps it in play, airs it out. Nice deflection there as Kaylee McDonald was trying to send it into the box. Had a play it goes. Off the entry. Recupero sends it back. And Panthers starting to get a little leeway in the possession battle. Tedstone. She has some speed, look out. Sends it up. And just out of reach for DuPont. Throw in for Holliston. We'll go through the TVL standings in just a moment, let you know where everybody sits as we near the end of the season. Here's Tedstone. Grazos closing in. Sends it back to Tedstone. Gets through the defenders, out front, deflected and picked up by the keeper. Some nice work coming up the near side by Tedstone and Grazos. The Hillers sending Grazos all the way up like an attacker there. Tedstone charging in. And it's just kept away from her. It was a nice job by Lila Bausch not letting Tedstone get that ball. Well, the Panthers are competing hard out there. This Hiller team not easy to deal with, that's for sure. Free kick for Bausch. Good distance there. Now the Hillers on Monday, they'll conclude with a very good Westwood team. Westwood has clinched a playoff spot. They're 8-5-3 on the season as here comes the Panthers. Getting out in front of it is Mosier. Mosier was matched up with Elena Grant for us. Sent out a play along the near side. Handful of substitutions for Holliston. Let's take a look at the TVL standings. Westwood 8-5-3. Medfield 13-2-0 now. They've clinched a playoff spot, and they're in the Division III bracket. Hopkinton in Division I, so Medfield and the Hillers won't meet up during the season. Medfield ranked second in the state in that Division III bracket. Norwood 1-13-1, Holliston 5-8-2, and of course the Hillers sitting at 15-0-1. Hillers ranked third in the Division I bracket. Along the far side. Sent up towards Nina. Zuganatis gets it over. Sent up by O'Connor. The Hillers are going to give some of their second string a whole lot of time in this game and get them some good experience. They're going to work hard to get everybody in there these last two games. Keep them fresh for the postseason. Back to Fotini. Along the near side, Tedstone. Here she goes. Deflected off of Kaylee McDonald. She keeps it in and now set out. TVL small standings, Dover Sherborne, they have clinched the TVL small title. They're at 11-3-1. That was their record heading into the week. Norton 7-4-3, Millis 6-7-2, Dedham 8-4-3, Medway 3-7-4, Bellingham 3-12-0 as Holliston looking to put some pressure, well defended by the Hillers. Ayla taking a little bit of a risk there, able to send it away. Along the near side, Mosier sends it across. Looking for DuPont there. Nina sends it up. Here comes O'Connor. She has some wheels looking for Tedstone. And Tedstone wanted to get a little more on that pass to get it over to DuPont. And a play it goes along the far side. Holliston throw-in. Into the game for the Hillers, you got Annalie Krantz. She'll come in as, looks like the right side defender. Along the far side, Clark tracking it down. Ayla. Oh, in trouble! And just out of play. Ayla taking a bit of a risk there. Should have probably just picked it up, but kept going with the dribble and nearly put in. A bit of an errant pass by Ayla. Corner for Holliston. Out in front, header out of play. That was awful, Alani Burrows. Well, the last few minutes, Holliston's had some good possessions and been able to get some pressure on the Hillers. Krantz sends it up. Trying to get in there is Avery Mashad. Mashad recently came into the game as well for the Hillers. Sent up by Nina, looking for Ted Stone. Here she goes. The keeper is out and picks it up. Kara Lucas set to send it away. Nina sends it over. Krantz up to Fotini. Ratsos over to Tedstow, looking for the give and go. We're going to have a handball. It was just off, or maybe, or will indeed be a handball. Free kick for the Hillers. It's just off the hand of McDonald there. Just an unlucky deflection for Holliston. Krantz sends it over. Mosier sends it up. It was deflected out of play. Holliston ball. 7 minutes, 45 seconds left to go in the first half. Hillers leading 4-0. And it's a good situation for the Hillers to get up early in this one and get everybody some very good playing time and try some new things. Keep everyone fresh as that's deflected. Ted Stone sends it over. Fotini. And some contact there, no call. Emma Hauk came in and took it away. Hiller throwing, however. Krantz to Fotini, back to Krantz. Sends it across, nice pass. O'Connor takes it and it's just wide. Nice job by Marin O'Connor, who got the turn and shoot. Turned around the defender and got the shot off. That's sent up by Thomas. And picked up by the keeper before Gratzos came charging in. Looks like they moved Gratzos up to forward. And she's someone that, not so much this season, but has played some forward in the past. Ted Stone. Almost got through. Fotini charging in. Rashad trying to track it down. Nina takes it away. Zuganatis sends it back. Krantz along the sideline to Fotini. Nice pass to Ted Stone. Back to Fotini. Charging in. And it's deflected out of play. Kara comes to a slide and knocks it out. Good pressure by Fotini Gratzos. And she was battling Emma Hauk, and Fotini ends up winning the battle and draws the corner. Nina Zuganatis on the corner kick. Sent over to the far side by Queenie. Throw in Panthers. We had the boys game this past Tuesday night versus Medfield. They also ended up tying in a very good ball game. It was scoreless. Into the box. Thomas playing way up there. Grazzo's trying to get through. Aubrey Thomas sends it over. O'Connor scoots it through to Tedstone. Fotini. Grazzo's putting on the moves. Back to Krantz. Grazzo's now going to cross it. Off the defender it goes. Nina over to Krantz. And deflected out of play, throwing Hillers. This is great pressure in these last few minutes by this group. Myron O'Connor sends it up. Yeah, the ref's letting him play out there. Probably should have been a trip call, but they'll hold the whistle in this situation. Mashad charging in and deflected out of play. It's going to be a corner for the Hillers. Granzos will set it up. I haven't seen her take too many corners this season. This should be interesting. Certainly has a good boot. Yeah, a little trickery there with the pass. Nina with it. Zuganatis putting on the moves. Sends it in. Oh, it just misses Tedstone. Hillers will get another corner, this time from the near side. Just under 2.5 minutes left to play in this first half. Give and go. Nina takes it, and it's wrapped up. Nice give and go there with Myron O'Connor. She's got some good power on that shot. Into Hiller territory, Krantz going to track it down. Mosier. Hiller's gonna watch it on those passes, make sure someone's there. Chase will get rid of it. Along the far side, Thomas. Up the sideline she goes. That's sent up by Clark. Panthers trying to get something going. Krantz pops it up. Header by Mosier. Nice job by Krantz staying in front of it. Into the corner it goes. Tracking it down. I believe that's number 5, Clark. Lonnie sends it over. Looking for the cross there, deflected out of play. Good pressure by Holliston. They'll have the corner. Emma Hauk will take it. We're under 2 minutes left in the first half. Into the box, header in! Paige Kutchman strikes for Holliston. Well, that was just a perfect corner. In the exact place you want it. And Holliston able to take advantage. And that is only the 3rd goal in the last 11 games the Hillers have given up. Or 3rd goal in the last 35 days, if you want to go by day. But an impressive first half by the Hillers. They outscore Holliston 4-1. And we have another 40 minutes left to play. The Hillers giving everyone some great experience out there today to get them ready for the postseason. Hillers up big, 4-1 over Holliston. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Soccer on HCAM. And welcome back into the Hopkinton High School turf fields as we are just about ready for the second half of this TVL large matchup between the Hopkinton Hillers and the Holliston Panthers. A 4-1 Hillers lead. Tom Nappy on the call. Happy to be with you. Mike Terosian on camera. And we certainly wish Peter Thomas was with us, but unfortunately couldn't join us today as he is having a nice little vacation, so we hope he's doing well. But he will be back with us for Monday's finale versus Westwood. That should be a good battle. Westwood's been playing some great soccer lately, so I expect that one to be a bit of a challenge for the Hillers, and that'll especially be a good matchup to get you ready for those tough teams you'll meet up with in the Division I playoffs. Well, the Hillers have pretty much the same group out there that finished the second half as we are underway in half number 2. Hillers working right to left across your screen. Now, everyone on this Hillers roster can be relied on, but you got a similar group as to the group that finished the second half, and that's to give your secondary players a little extra playing time and to keep them ready for postseason action, as this is sent into the box and picked up. Well, the MIA soccer playoffs are not easy. You'll end up using everyone on your roster, and that's the fortunate thing for this Hillers team, is it's so deep. Trying to charge in and just sent away by Clark. Good box out there by Clark, as Ainsley Doniger was coming in fast. Here's Thomas, sends it up. She was looking for Gratsos, getting some playing time as a forward today, and she's been getting most of her playing time in this game as a forward. Started as a defender, but then moved up into the forward position on the left side. Emily Krantz off the throw in. Here's Zoniga. Carney sends it over. Sent back down by Holliston and deflected out of play off of Sarah Queenie. Aubrey Thomas on the entry. Looking for Gratsos. And out of play. Off the throw-in. Gratsos scoots it over to Ted Stone. Kilcarney slows it down. Oniga moves it back. Alex Clark. And deflected off of Clark there to slow it down. Burrows sends it over. Krantz. Little body bump there with Claire Fitzgerald. I'll tell you one thing about this Holliston team. They play physical. They're not afraid to get right up in there. And they're challenging this Hillers group as much as they can. Into Hiller territory. Thomas trying to chase it down. Ayla Chase picks it up. Chase going to send it up the middle. And a great kick there. Ted Stone trying to get through. Sent back. Oh, Mashad with the pass over to O'Connor. Here's Gratsos. Gratsos feeds it up into the box. O'Connor, shot deflected, stays with it. Gratsos Around the defender. Now along the end line, gonna take it back out, sends it up top. Just didn't have the angle she wanted for a shot, but stayed with it, able to keep it around the attack area. Krantz trying to rush in. Sends it over. Kilcarney just able to dig it out, but now sent away. Good pressure by the Hillers. Johnson looking to slip it through. There to intercept is Kaylee McDonald. Here comes the Panthers. And cleared away by Alex Clark. Off the entry, Krantz gets in the way. Sent to the net, collected by Ayla. Airs it out. Along the near side, and out of play it goes. Throw in for the Hillers. Aubrey Thomas takes it. Goes back to Alex Clark. Nice move there. Up the sideline she goes. Over to O'Connor. She'll slip it back. Give and go here. And take it away. There's a trip. Look at Granzos with the little trip there. Free kick Holliston. Kutchman will take it. Paige Kutchman airs it out. Johnson sends it up. O'Connor sneaks through, trying to slip it over to Granzos. Michaud gets it over. There's Georgie, takes it, makes it. And how about a hat trick for Georgie Clark? Well, Georgie Clark didn't come into the game long ago, but makes an immediate impact. And it's now a 5-1 Hiller lead. Johnson. Sent up by Fitzgerald. Holliston looking for a shot here. That's Doniger along the far side. Doniger's got some nice moves as she gets the shot wide there. But Ainsley Doniger's been doing a nice job on that left side and getting Holliston some opportunities. Aaron O'Connor. Look at those moves. Gets it over to Thomas. And just out of play. Thomas quick to get back and will get the ball back. Clark up to O'Connor. Put out a play off of Hannah Holden. The junior Aubrey Thomas takes it. Granzos. Clark. Here's Oniga. Kilcarney slips it back. Johnson goes far side, sent up by Mosier. Aired out. She was looking for Granzos there. Thomas. Deflected out of play. Off of Holliston. Over to Georgie. A nice mid-air pass sent back out by Holliston. Off for Georgie. And a play it goes, throwing Hillers. O'Connor slips it to Gratzos. Mashad gets it up top. Georgie putting on the moves. Scoots it over towards Johnson. Looking for Oniga. And a play along the end line, and it's going to be a corner for the Hillers. Nice possession win there by Kulkarni. The sun glistening on the field as it sets. Into the box, collected by the keeper. That was Georgie on the corner. Nice attempt. Georgie Clark along the far side. Gets it over. Cleared away for the moment, but O'Connor slows it down. Back to Georgie. Deflected out of play off of Holliston. Well, Georgie Clark already 3 goals in this game, and that makes her at 51 career goals for the Hillers. Unbelievable. Up top, O'Connor. Off the defender. Here's Aubrey Thomas. And knocked out of play as Thomas took a bit of a push there. Holliston making a couple substitutions. Throw in for the Panthers. Thomas looking for Gratzos. Just out of play. Alex Clark sends it up. Sent out by O'Connor, and they'll need a new ball. Aubrey Thomas set for the throw-in. Stays with the Hillers. It's going to be a free kick here. Alex Clark airs it out, top of the box. Cleared away by Holden. Throwing for the Hillers. Annalie Krantz takes it. Gets it into Kulkarni. That'll be Holliston ball. Kulkarni gets in the way there. Georgie sends it up and offsides. Kulkarni plays it off for a body. Here comes Holliston. Looking to charge in. Shot, and it's just wide. That was a nice breakaway. But the shot just wide. That was number 6, Caitlin O'Connell. She wishes she could have that one back. Some of these Holliston numbers are a little tough to read, so I gotta bring out the binoculars. Gratzos sends it up. O'Connor. Back to Gratzos. Here she goes. Looking to close in. And sent away. About 14 minutes into the second half. Hiller's up 5-1. A shot along the end line. Knocking it out of play. It was Lila Bausch. Here's a corner for the Hillers. Juliana Gratzos going to take it. Gratzos, despite the fact she's been a defender most of the season, she's pretty much a natural wherever you put her. As Annalie Krantz just a little high there on the shot. But she's been looking good at that forward position. Panthers set to send it away. Hauk sends it up. Kilcarney gets in the way. Georgie sends it over. Mashad looking to charge in. Deflected. Mashad stays with it. Deflected out now. Kilcarney. Along the far side. And sent up. Mosier racing up the sideline along with Kaylin O'Connell. O'Connell has some speed. She's already broke through for a shot in this half and nearly a goal. It was just off the mark. Into the corner and out. Hiller ball. Well, believe it or not, after this game, only one more regular season game left for the girls team and for us, and then it'll be playoff time. Fall season has been a very fun fall season, and it'll hopefully be a very fun postseason, as you'll have girls soccer, boys soccer, field hockey, and girls volleyball all in postseason action. And, of course, you'll have Hiller football. They may make the state tournament. It's still very possible. They're right on the cusp, but if they don't, they'll have some non-playoff games. That is sent up by Clark, and now battling Gratzos, and she'll win that battle. Up to Myron O'Connor racing in, and the keeper comes out to pop it out of play. Oh, good reaction by Kara Lucas there to pop it out of play, or else Myron O'Connor would have had a wide open shot on net. It's a great break up the field. Alex Clark sends it up. Great pass over to Sofia Zuganatis. Sent back down. Back and forth we go. Holliston looking to get something going. Alex Clark gets in the way and pops it out of play. And, ooh, she went right into the Holliston bench. Took a little stinger there. Aubrey Thomas with the header. Fitzgerald sends it back. Panthers going to switch it up. Up the middle, Clark. Cleared away. Here's Clark, and swing and a miss there. Thomas gets possession, working the near sideline. Aubrey Thomas battling for it. Trying to scoot it through. Knocked out of play. Throw in Holliston. Thomas off the throw in. And Mashad tripped up there. Surprising no call. Sent up the near side. And Mike's saying all ball, so I guess it's not a surprising no call. It's going to be a free kick for the Panthers. Kaylee McDonald set to take it. We're at the midway point of the second half. A 5-1 Hiller lead. Kaylee McDonald on the free kick. Will she go straight for the net? We shall see. Into the box. Nicely cleared by the Hillers. Battling along the far side is Sophia Zuganatis. Along the near side, Fitzgerald. McDonald. Sent up by Kutchman. Fitzgerald scoots it back. Deflected off Annika Kulkarni. Mashad leaves it for Sophia. Panthers get there first. It's going to be a free kick for the Hillers. Looks like Alex Clark's going to take it. Airs it out into the box. Nice cross there by Fotini. Mosier chips it in, and it's wrapped up. Well, as you can see, there were some players that got some rest today. Brooke Birtwhistle has not been into the game. And they're resting up some of their talented players for Monday's big finale with Westwood. And Georgie Clark, she's been out there quite a bit, but certainly not as much playing time as per the usual. But this group out there holding it down, very much so. Aubrey Thomas with it. Battling up against Caitlin Clark. Back and forth we go. Now it did Fitzgerald. Sends it back, sent up by Kutchman. Looking to sneak through the cross. Over the far side of the box. Hiller's lucky that passed a little off to Mark there. Gave him a chance to get out in front of it. And sent out a play by O'Connell. Sends it back, sent up by Kutchman. Looking to sneak through the cross. Ayla Chase goes far side. Krantz sends it up. Nice job, stay with it by Krantz. Sent over by Fotini Granzos. Panthers trying to work it back down. Hillers do not make it easy for their opponent to get into the attack, so that's for sure. They'll get right up in there, and they stay with it. And I think that's one of the many keys to their success is just staying with the ball and keeping aggressive throughout. Aired out by Clark. Anaga Kulkarni flying up the far side. Keeps it in. And now knocked out of play. Throw in Holliston. They'll do it again. Out in front. Good box out by Granzos. That was a nice feed to Caitlin Clark. Granzos able to get out in front of her, along with Aubrey Thomas. Granzos working the sideline. Nearly got through two Panthers, but got a little slipped up there. It's going to be a free kick for the Hillers, so in the end, Granzos wins the battle. Alex Clark set to take it. Sends it towards the right side of the box. Kulkarni. Nice move there. Shot, and it's wrapped up. Sofia Zuganatis breaking some ankles. Out in front. Panthers working into Hiller territory. Alex Clark trying to get out in front of it. Along the end line and still in play somehow. I thought for sure that was going to be deflected out. Oh, Sofia Zuganatis nearly broke free. I'll tell you, this Holliston team is battling despite the scoreboard. Got to give them a tip of the cap. It's been a fun, physical game. And the Hillers, they've had a lot of the, I guess you could call it the B group out there for the majority, getting them some very good experience against a tough Holliston team. And this is going to get these girls playoff ready. Back into the game for the Panthers. Sarah Queenie along with Leilani Burrows. And Holliston, they have a chance to sneak in as well. They'll have to finish off strong, though. I believe Holliston is right on the cusp of that top 32. And you can't forget, it's not only the top 32 that qualify, or the teams that finish above 500, it's the top 32 ranked. And actually, Holliston, right now, they are in the postseason as they are ranked 29th. They'd be in the Division II bracket. Hiller's the only team in the TVL that is in the Division I bracket. Here goes Granzos. Nice move there. Sends it over. Here goes McDonald, trying to work upfield. Gets it over to the far side. And deflected out of play. Off the entry, sent up by Kulkarni. Look out, here comes Sofia Zuganatis, and smart move there. Gratzos. She was matched up with Fitzgerald. Mashad. Sneaks it through, Zuganatis takes it, wrapped up. Kira Lucas with another good save. Out in front of it, Krantz, and up the sideline goes McDonald. McDonald trying to close in. Into the box, popped out. Kulkarni looking to slow it down, just kept it in. Throw in Panthers. Sent towards the net, and it is going to go roll along the end line. Fortunately for Ayla Chase, who came to a dive and was hoping to stop it there. She's lucky at the angle of that roll. If that stayed anywhere around the net, likely would have been a Holliston goal. Deflected off of Krantz along the end line and out. It's going to be a Holliston corner. I think we should filter down. Think you did? Okay. On the corner, that's Emma Hauk. Out in front. Oh, it's deflected in. And that was Leilani Burrows who put it in. A 5-2 game. That score comes at 8:32 left to go in the second half. Well, that's the first opponent in quite a while to get more than a goal against this Hillers team, and we're going to get a timeout at 8:32 left to go. It's the Hillers 5, Holliston 2. You are tuned in to Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Soccer on HCAM. We are ready to continue on in the second half. 8:32 left to go off the timeout. A 5-2 Hiller lead. And Hiller's keeping the same group out there to close it out, as they are seeking their 16th win of the season. What a remarkable season the Hillers have had. 15-0-1 overall. Of course, I'm sure the tie hurt a little bit, but nothing to hang your head about. That Medfield team is a very tough group. On the far side. And actually, as long as the Hillers win this game, they would clinch the TVL Large title. There would be no mathematical way for Medfield to have the better record. And it's wrapped up by the keeper. On far side, Bausch. Out of play it goes. Throwing Hillers. Krantz takes it. Looks like Ella Nye is in net now for the Hillers. So Ella Nye getting some time between the pipes. Sent up. Clark rolls it along the near side of Fotini. You got Fotini Granzos and Juliana Granzos playing on the left side of the offense for the Hillers. It's been a good combo. Mosier gets out in front of it. Here comes Holliston. And picked up by Nye. Looking for Burrows. A little too much in front of her. At a play it goes. And a substitution for the Hillers. Emily Scaff coming into the game. Stays with Holliston. Reached the 5-minute mark of the second half. Had a play along the end line, Hiller ball. Alex Clark gets rid of it. And she got rid of it just in time. I don't know if she saw Kaylee McDonald sneaking in there. Off Garazzo and out. Claire Fitzgerald on the entry. Sends it across off of Kilcarney, who's able to slow it down. And there's a boot, and it's just wide. Nice shot by Holliston. That was Caitlin O'Connell ripping that shot off. And out of play towards us. And Mike didn't want to pick up that ball. Got all muddy. Bursting through Gratsos. Oh, just out of play. Nearly had to break up the field. Thomas sends it up. Deflected off of Gratsos and out. That was a hard boot by Bausch. That had to sting a little. But Juliana Gratsos is tough. She wasn't fazed by it at all. And out of play, it'll go Hiller's way. Aubrey Thomas set for the throw-in. Rotini and Juliana Gratsos looking for the give and go. O'Connor scoots it to Kulkarni. Anaga goes far side towards Scaff. Working along the corner, Scaff. Mosier. She was looking for Mashad. Alex Clark there to slow it down. Up to Johnson. In the Hiller territory. Nye comes out. Up the near side and out. Final moments of the second half. And it's been a good battle between these two teams. Some good physical play. Hiller's getting some good experience to some of their B group or relievers, getting great experience in this one. And between this game and the Westwood one, I think this team is going to be ready to rock come playoff time. Along the near sideline, and Fotini just couldn't keep it in. Nice effort. Fitzgerald, Gratsos with the header. Juliana Gratsos trying to get by. Out of play. And there it is, the final whistle. And the Hillers going to take the 5-2 victory over the Holliston Panthers. A fun game here as we get into the final games of the season, final couple of games. Nice win for the Hillers. Great team effort. And they are able to come away with the 5-2 victory. Georgie Clark wasn't in the game all that much, maybe played about half the time, but still had a hat trick, which is unbelievable. 51 career goals now for Georgie Clark. She's scored in 11 of the last 16 games and has a whopping 16 goals on the season. Impressive stuff by Georgie and impressive stuff by the Hillers, getting the victory here today by a final score of 5-2 over the Holliston Panthers. Well, that is just about going to do it for our coverage here today. For Mike Terosian on camera, I'm Tom Nappy. The final score for the final time, the Hopkinton Hillers victorious over the Holliston Panthers by a final of 5-2. This has been Hopkinton Hillers Girls Varsity Soccer on HCAM. As always, we thank you for watching. Take care, enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll talk to you again soon. Goodbye, everybody.